Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Breakfast with Ben. My name is Ben Barber, and it is a rainy day here in Westerly at Pizza Place Studios overlooking Dixon Square. It is not the best morning, and I from what I hear, it's only going to get worse. So that's what you have to look forward to. Sit back, relax, stay home, do whatever you got to do. But when you are ready to go out and experience an adventure like nowhere else in this town or in this area, I have with me across from me today at the table, the folks from Mystic Tree Trails. How are you?
Fantastic.
Great. So introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. So my name is Mark Lombardi. I am the group sales manager for the park, and I help to bring in all of our groups, like schools and summer camps and things like that. And I also oversee, we have another property down in outside of Philadelphia, and I do the group sales for Tree Trails down there as well.
Wow. Awesome.
My name is May Haydash. I do a little bit of everything at our park in Mystic. I help in group sales as well as just supervise the park and kind of just pop in and out of doing whatever I can to help out. But mostly overseeing the park and hanging with the employees and greeting guests and bringing people in.
I love it. I met someone, I don't think it was either one of you, but I met someone at a business after hours a few months ago.
Probably Clay.
Okay. I met
who's our general manager.
All right. I met Clay at a business after hours a few months ago. And I was like, this is the coolest thing that I've ever heard about. and he was like, yeah, come down and make a video. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get my business partner to do it because I'm afraid of heights. But then ironically, before you and I got into touch about doing this, all of a sudden one day, my nephew went to a birthday party at Tree Trails, and I was like, his mom told me about it, and I was like, he's a little scaredy cat. Like, he's not gonna. And she just sent me the photos and videos, and he did everything. He did the whole obstacle course.
That's amazing.
There was only one moment where someone had to go up and help him across one of the where there were swings that you step on. But just from the videos and the experience of seeing this, and I'm sorry, buddy, if you're watching this. I don't mean to this timid, shy little 9-year-old who at times can be a little bit afraid of his own shadow. To see him get up there and do that and have so much fun along with all of his friends. And it was really, really awesome. And I think it is a huge testament to the park itself and to the staff, because I swear to God, if that kid can do it, anybody can go have fun at this place.
Absolutely. It's a huge confidence builder, and it's great to see kids that are, and adults alike, that are a little timid or anxious about getting up in the trees, and then overcoming that fear, and then having the opportunity to build some more self-confidence and realize that they can take on a little bit more than they thought that they could initially before they got up there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the biggest part of this job that I love so much, is being able to really, like, in a respectable way, pull somebody out of that comfort zone. With realizing, this is scary, but it's also super fun. And once you get past that first scary step, you do things you never thought you'd do.
How did you guys get started with Tree Trails?
So I actually was working for the company prior when it was Fields of Fire.
Okay.
And I have previous experience in
Fields
hotel.
Hold on.
So-
Fields of Fire sounds like a completely different
Yeah,
thing.
so Fields of Fire started as a paintball facility,
Okay,
and then they wound up building the aerial adventure park once they started running both of them together, realizing that paintball and kids climbing in trees don't necessarily go together.
Yeah.
So scrap the paintball. Sorry to all the paintball people out there that still call us about whether or not we have
I
paintball.
know.
It's all of my friends from middle school in 1999 would be devastated, but but I think that I think that Tree Trails is amazing. So
I made that transition over from hotels in hospitality into outdoors. Just wanted to spend some more time outdoors, and just kind of fell in love with the park when I started working with it on a packaging standpoint. We were doing some packages and stuff with the park, and then had an opportunity to come on board, and then they transitioned over to Tree Trails, and yeah, very happy to be here. And it's a great organization, and just a wholesome, family-friendly outdoor activity, and I don't think that there's enough of that kind of stuff in the
there
world.
is certainly not enough of that.
No.
May, how'd you get involved?
So funny enough, I actually got involved just kind of thinking it was going to be a summer job for me. My younger sister Grace worked there the year prior. And I was just looking for a change of pace kind of for the summer. So I started working there and just really fell in love with it, and just kind of started learning new things and moving my way up. And now I love it, and I'm part of a bigger part of Tree Trails, and I love that. So
Is there just the 2 locations, or are there more? You said outside of Philadelphia.
So yeah, we just manage the 2 locations. There's we're certainly looking at some other locations as well. I think that they were looking out in Austin, Texas, for an opportunity with the Austin Zoo. I'm not exactly sure where any of that stuff is right now.
Well, I don't know that a lot of people that are listening to this local morning show are like, he promised one in Austin.
He said it was going to happen. But we're always looking for opportunities. We're managed by Tree Course Adventures, which is the parent company, and they also sell equipment. They do management contracts. They train other parks. They do inspections for other parks and stuff like that. So they have another part of the business that's a little bit more behind the scenes, but this is the forward-facing fun stuff. So.
It is so much fun. I'm going to put a link to the website in the comments right now, and also I'm going to share my screen so that our viewers can take a look at the website, because it's something that just talking about it doesn't do justice. So
Absolutely correct.
So while we talk, the hero video is going to be showing right now. This is like, obviously all jobs are stressful, and the day-to-day minutia of stuff wears you down. But like, this is such a fun thing to be a part of, right? Like you're literally putting smiles on people's faces.
100%.
You're creating joy. It's a confidence builder, like you said. Like that has to be so rewarding to be a part of. What is your favorite part about working with Tree Trails?
I personally have really gained a lot of cool friendships out of this job. So we offer like annual memberships, which basically means that you purchase this thing and you can come as many times as you want. And, like right now, for example, we have these 2 10-year-old boys that come basically twice a weekend. And, they are a bundle of fun, so energetic, and both their parents are wonderful. But we have all created a really fun bond with the kids and the parents, and it's just cool to kind of work in an obscure job, but still kind of get to have the regulars feel as if you were to work in like a cafe or something.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. You get to see people like over an entire year of us being open, maybe start with our easiest courses and work their way up. And it's just really amazing to get to meet people and see them grow over time.
That's awesome. Before I ask follow-up questions, what's your favorite part?
So from the group sales side of things, when you mentioned, we're putting smiles on people's faces, and that's just a priceless thing. And I think for me, magnifying that by 100 when we've got a school group or a summer camp or something like that, and 100 kids are leaving the park to get onto the bus, and they're all just super excited. They just had a wonderful experience. And to me, that's the best part of it, is just, saying, I know I love when they're there and climbing, but just say goodbye to them and watch them leave and know that they have so much to talk about on the bus ride home of all their shared experiences.
Yeah.
To me, that's kind of the most powerful thing.
It's awesome.
I might have been I probably would have cried a little bit just because I gave my nephew a bunch of crap for being for being shy, and I love him, and he's great. But man, I would have been 10 times more scared than he was, because that's just who I was as a kid. I one day went to Foxwoods and for some reason refused to get on an escalator going down.
I
for
also
like 20
had a
minutes.
fear of escalators as a kid.
I don't know what caused that, but I'm just like, I'm surprised that I can be in a third floor place with 3 windows. Like, that's how unrealistic that is. But anyway, you said that you watch people go through the different trails and maybe start at some of the more basic ones and move to the more advanced ones. How many trails do you have?
We have 5 total. 2 of them are ranked as yellow courses, which are our easiest ones to do. They're only about like 10, 15 feet off the ground. And then we have a green course, which is intermediate. That one's a little bit higher, like 20, 25 feet off the ground. And then once you go to the back of the park, we have our blue course, which is advanced. And then our expert course is the Black Diamond.
I'm afraid of the Black Diamond.
So similar. It's similar to skiing.
Yeah,
I was just going to say,
set up
like
similarly.
It sounds very similar. All right, so I see ELF approved gifts up to 35%, season passes and ticket packs. So you have some holiday specials going on for sales right now.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and so in our winter months, when it is cold and rainy out, and we're not climbing, people, please buy gift cards.
Yeah. So that's awesome. You can get up to 35% off of a season pass.
Absolutely.
And ticket passes. Obviously, guys, click on the one that says Mystic over here. And there are so many. I just look. This one's on the ground, getting started. Like the first tree course adventure that you see up here. Like, it's so cool. I am in awe of what you guys do. It's a one of a kind experience around here, and I think that it's something that families should go attend and do and make plans for. I think that as a kid, so many of us go out and play in the trees and play in the woods, and tree forts are huge, and like just going to this place feels like a magical other world. Like when you're a kid, especially, like you just go there and you're like, this is the coolest thing I get to go up there.
Yeah,
it's insane, honestly.
Yeah, the other thing that I love a lot about the park is the atmosphere itself. Just being at the park, especially at nighttime. So if a lot of people may not know, but we do night climbing. You may see the lights on 95 as you drive by, but the atmosphere in the park at nighttime there's really nothing else like it. It's a very magical, kind of mystic type of atmosphere.
Yeah, that must be so cool. Wow. I'm literally like, I'm so impressed by everything about this. So obviously, like, the weather is a factor when you're outside, when you have an outside course, when you have 5 outside courses. Are you year round if the weather is nice? So the answer is yes. And
it depends on the weather.
It depends on the weather. So it is a little bit more difficult to try and get a climb off in the winter, but we do offer private winter climbs. So if there is a day that we can get staff in and the weather winds up working out for us, then we can get a group of that is for a group of 12 or more to come to the park, kind of in the off-season winter months. So yeah, you can climb in the winter. It's not for the faint of heart. If you're a little timid about climbing, I wouldn't say that winter is the greatest time
We
to
also
start
have climbed in the rain before. As long as there's no lightning, we'll get people up in the trees while it's raining.
Because I mean, so another thing is you guys are wearing safety harnesses. Like it is completely safe.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
safer than driving down the street for sure.
Well, don't get me started about my fear about driving down the street, guys. So, and now is a great time, especially for groups, to plan for spring field trips, spring adventures, stuff like that. So how can people contact you and get a hold of you guys to start planning that or to look into what they need to do?
Yeah, the best way to do that is to go onto our website, and you can go into the group section and you can submit an inquiry for your group, and I will follow up with you within 24 hours to get back to you with some pricing and find out a little bit more about the group.
Awesome. What is your favorite part in general about living up here in southern New England?
For me personally, I've grown up here all my life, literally in Ledyard the entirety until now when I moved. But my favorite part about just being in New England, I think, is that although the seasons are changing currently, you do get a little bit of everything throughout the year. And I think that allows for such a diverse experience of different activities, which is pretty cool. You can't really go anywhere else where you can ski or snowboard or do something in the trees all in the same state all year round, depending on the season. Right. And I think that's pretty cool about New England.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm a Connecticut native as well, born and raised, I love the whole New England area just in general. I kind of see myself as a New Englander, but I also see myself as a shoreliner as well. Access to beaches, access to hiking, all the stuff that people who grew up in this area love doing. A lot of outdoor activities is kind of quintessential to the Connecticut experience, I think, and the Rhode Island experience.
Definitely.
I don't really see the border between Rhode Island and Connecticut, to be honest.
We literally, I mean, if you turn around, you can see the border. But it's
quite literally,
we are right there.
You quite literally can see the border, and there is absolutely no difference between the red building on this side and the white building on that side of that tiny little river. It's one community, and that's why we have things like the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce that support both areas, because it really is just one big community. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, coming out on a very honestly, it's not snow. It's not snow, so it's fine.
It could be worse.
It absolutely could be worse
or better, depending on how you feel about snow.
True. I want it to snow like a day.
Yeah.
Like I want there to be.
You want the snowfall with no accumulation.
I was talking about this. I was talking about this yesterday on a show that on a morning show yesterday. I think that my perfect Christmas was like 2017 or something. It snowed in the morning, lightly, and then it was gone by the afternoon. And I was like,
days like that are nice.
You woke up to snow on Christmas morning. I had to drive to my parents at like 8 a.m. So it was rough for that. But by noon it was gone. Yeah. And it was like,
you don't have to worry about shoveling or anything.
Exactly.
You just get to see it. And
but
then
at least
gone.
Once in January, I want like a real snowstorm.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Connecticut or New England if there isn't a good snowstorm.
Yeah. But like one is fine. One is fine.
We don't need it to feel like Vermont or Canada.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you very much, Ben.
Tell people again where they can find Tree Trails, more information, how they can get a hold of you to book.
treetrails.com/mystic.
Yep. Our website has a lot of the best information. And then if you're interested in groups, go to the groups page, send in an inquiry, and Mark or I will reach out to you.
And there's also a lot of information on our social as well. Facebook, Instagram,
all just Tree Trails Mystic.
And everything that they do is absolutely gorgeous to watch because go experience it for yourself, especially if you have kids. This is if you get a pass for this or tickets for this and you purchase those as maybe stocking stuffers or something this Christmas, and you tell your kids what they're going to go do, it's going to make their day. It really, really is. This is a one-of-a-kind experience, and you can't get it anywhere else than Tree Trails Mystic. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and
Thank you.
It was great to meet you.
Thanks for having us, Ben.
We'll be right back in a couple minutes after these ads with the folks from RIchmond Market.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Experience local excellence with Richmond Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Richmond specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Richmond is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Brunch has arrived at Surf Cantina every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And don't miss our weekly specials like Monday Night Industry Night, Taco Tuesday with DJ Trivia, $1 Wing Wednesdays, Reggae Thursdays, DJs every weekend at 10 p.m., and karaoke on Sundays at 8. Only at Surf Cantina, 15 Canal Street in downtown Westerly.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interest in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
All right, guys, we are back. One thing that I want to say about Mystic Tree Trails before we move on to our next segment of the show is that there is no charge to go hang out at the park. If you want to go check it out, if you and your kids want to go check it out and sort of just observe what's going on because you want to see what the courses look like, all of that stuff, you can go hang out for free. It's only when you get up in the trees that it costs money. So go hang out at Mystic Tree Trails and check it out, see what's going on over there. I am very excited. Something different here on Breakfast with Ben, actually breakfast. Right now, I am joined by Al and Lauren Lewis from RIchmond Market. How are you guys?
Very good, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for being here. And thank you for bringing some delicious food in. I'm going to try to... Hold on. I'm going to mess up my camera because I just want to show. Oh, no. Oh, no. I dropped my camera into a muffin. I'm an idiot. All right, hold on. I got this. Introduce yourselves while I fix the camera.
Go ahead, Al.
So I'm Al Lewis, and this is my wife, Lauren. We're the owners of RIchmond Market on Route 138, which is old exit 3, new exit 7 off of 95. And we're here with Ben this morning to
look at that food.
Hopefully, let more people know about our market and about who we are and what we do, and how we're here to be part of the community.
I absolutely love RIchmond Market. It's I grew up in Richmond. I was so excited when it started in Richmond several years ago. Before what was it? When did it open? Not before you guys, but when?
Well, yeah, actually, the location has been a flower shop, a liquor store, and
yes,
and then
I remember Fred's Flowers long ago,
right.
but it was
it started out as actually Richmond. It was Richmond Farms as a basically mostly all produce.
Yep,
and that was prior to COVID. So that was back in 2017, 18, by 2018, right in there. And then it's gone through a few iterations and a few owners since that time.
From what I've heard and what I've experienced going in there, you guys are the best, though. So people have absolutely been When did you guys take it over?
So we took it over in October of 2023.
Yes.
And
just over a year we've had
right. So it's over a year that we've had it. The market had there were a bunch of things that again, from being from a food background, there were a bunch of things that we wanted to be able to add, change, try to be able to bring something new and exciting to a different a different type of local market. So
yeah. And I know that you have an extensive seafood background.
Yes, I do.
And the fish and chips right now are just exploding.
We just started the fish and chips right before Thanksgiving, and we are so excited because that was part of our vision from the beginning. So Al's going to speak a little bit more about that.
All I've heard about in the last 3 weeks has been how great the fish and chips are. So yeah, and I'm excited because we're going to go on Friday and film at the store. So I'm excited to experience that. But yeah, tell us about the fish and chips. Tell us about all of that stuff. And I'm going to try this because this looks too good not to. What am I eating here?
That is a French style cinnamon roll. It's very light and flaky and airy. It's from one of our artisan baker partners that we work with on a regular basis. And the good news is, I just want to say we do have fish and chips today. So we know the weather is frightful outside, but the fish and chips is delightful. So please call in your order. The fish and chips is going to start around what time, Al?
11:30. We'll turn the fryers on, and today we're expanding the menu. We start out with just fish and chips to try to be able to get the fryers going and see how they work. So if everything goes right, we'll get our whole belly clams today. But so we'll have fish and chips, fried whole belly clams, fried scallops, and fried shrimp. So we'll have a pretty good gamut of things. It's all fresh prepared, nothing pre-made. Everything is made to order. We use fresh haddock for our fish and chips.
Local haddock.
Right, you all.
Yeah.
That's a debatable point when people talk about local. A tremendous amount of people say. I mean, there's local meaning Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, because haddock is not something that's really landed here in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
It's really more in Massachusetts, so it would either be coming from New Bedford or Boston.
And, I'm sure that Rhode Island's fishing laws are, and sell through stuff. I mean, that's a whole different subject, right? Isn't Rhode Island one of the tougher places too?
They are, but it's also got to do with geographics. Okay. We are in an area where we predominantly produce fluke, which is a flatfish or a flounder fillet.
Yep.
We produce squid, and then a lot of the other things, striped bass, black bass, the scallopers go offshore, but we have the types of fish that we have here is different. It literally what 100 miles difference makes in what we fish. So our inshore boats are mostly all flatfish.
Okay.
So it's not a ground, what we call groundfish and flatfish. Groundfish is cod, haddock, pollock, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Flatfish is fluke, flounder, things. So that's really what we're known for. Squid, of course, and some other types of lobsters, and we get tuna off the area. But
can I just say that I haven't been able to stop thinking about the French style cinnamon roll that I just had a piece of. That was you have made my day with this. This food is incredible. And obviously I highly recommend, by the way, everybody that's watching this from Mystic, Stonington, Westerly, it is a short drive down to Richmond Market off exit 7. It's 7 now, right?
Right, exit 7. It used to be 3.
I hate it.
So I do not understand.
I
do not understand, the logic behind changing the numbers. But
listen, 20 years from now, I think people will be like, "Oh yeah, it makes sense. The mile, it's how many miles."
Mile marker, right?
Yeah, it's how many miles it is. But for everybody who's grown up here and knows the system, I hate it. I hate it so much. We had to do an entire little campaign for the Washington County Fair because so many people come down exit 3 and it's not exit 3 anymore, guys. It's exit 7. And why is it exit 7? Exit 7 is Coventry. Stop. I don't know. We have nothing to do with it. But anyway, it's literally right off the exit. You can't miss it.
Literally a stone's throw.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just going to say. If you make a little bit of effort to come and see us, we are literally right off the exit. It's not like you're driving 10 miles down Route 138 to come find us. You can't miss us when you get off the exit.
And listen, not that I didn't love Fred's Flowers when I was a kid, but I wish that you guys had been there, because the food that you carry is just sensational. The sandwiches are something else that I hear a lot about, and I haven't had a sandwich yet from Richmond Market, so I'm very excited for that on Friday. What kind of, I don't want to say prepared food, but what kind of
prepared food is actually
the term. Yeah, what kind of prepared food do you
that's
offer?
what we're trying to do. So the market, as we said before, the market, when we first came in, everybody said, "Well, are you going to be get back to what the other folks were doing, which was produce and so forth?" And that's not who we are. So yes, we're more.
But we do have good produce.
No, we do.
Yeah.
Exactly right. But So our main focus is high quality, made to order, prepared foods. So let's go back to sandwiches. A lot of great sandwich places around as far as that goes. And whether you call them subs, heroes, grinders, hoagies, the whole idea is we feel that we have the best value for the money because we literally have the largest sandwiches anywhere.
Yeah.
The meat is cut fresh. We have our own slicers. We don't buy pre-sliced meats, so we don't pre-slice. So we can, 4 or 5 days in advance, we slice fresh every day. Our salads are made fresh there every day. We offer different varieties of breads and rolls, everything from, croissants. We have breakfast sandwiches where you can have a croissant or a bagel or any type of bread or toast. We have, and you can also get breakfast all day long. So we have a lot of folks that come in, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 in the afternoon and say, hey, can I get an egg sandwich? Absolutely, you can.
And you can get a lunch sandwich
exactly.
at 8 o'clock in the morning or 7:30
so we have
as
some
you're
folks
heading
that
to
come
work.
in and they get breakfast and they want a lunch sandwich and they get that too and take it with them.
So this is, that is a completely different thing than what it was.
Correct.
And I enjoy this so much. I'm so excited to come down and film on Friday. The amount of things that you guys are offering, what I'm thinking in my head as you're talking and I'm trying to explain it to people, I'm trying to think about how to explain it to people that maybe not have been there. And I'm thinking of comparisons to other local places a little bit further away, maybe like Sandy's Fine Food Emporium or something like that. But the extent of things that you offer are larger than most of those places.
Exactly right. If you put all great folks, and again, we live here in Westerly, so we patronize.
Yeah,
people in the area have for years. But if you took a few of those and put them all together,
that's exactly what I was thinking.
When you walk in, we have a full line of seafood. We'll hand cut a steak for you. We have fresh vegetables. Okay, everything from from apples and asparagus to broccoli and fruits and potatoes and things like that. We also have we carry Warwick ice cream. We carry out like 28 flavors. People come in, it's like a treasure hunt. They go into the freezer and they look for their favorite flavor. The back wall that we have dairy and we have
local dairy.
We have dairy products, so you can get fresh. And we try to patronize local. So local farmers, we have farm fresh eggs from local ranchers and farmers. Local growers that grow carrots and lettuce and things, and they're high towers. They're high tunnels. And this time of the year, we carry local. We also make our own meals to go. So if you're tired and it's late, you can come in and you can get a chicken parm dinner with pasta. You can get eggplant parm. You can get chicken parm. You can get shepherd's pie. You can get all these different things to be able to take home that'll feed a minimum of 2 to 3 people. We also do stuffed shells and that sort of thing.
We just added a soup bar.
We just added a fresh soup bar. Every day now we offer things like beef and bean chili and New England and Rhode Island clam chowder and tomato soup, hot to go. So people can come in, grab a sandwich, grab soup and go. We also have the largest selection of specialty meat and game within 100 miles. There's no one around anywhere. We carry everything from pheasant and venison to yak and boar and elk and antelope and alligator and bison and, duck and quail. And a huge, just an enormous selection.
There's options with that because it's ground steaks and medallions.
Right. Ostrich. You'd be surprised the amount of, and we have a huge following for that.
I'm sure you do. Yeah. Because that's, like you said, the only place in 100 miles that you can get that.
And the thing is, it's all of the products that we carry. They're all sustainably sourced. They use no antibiotics. These are
clean
because I also have another business, and our main business is selling high-end white tablecloth restaurants, resorts, private casinos, hotels, and chefs. So I'm very, very picky about the types of products that we offer to our customers.
Well, that explains why everything is so good. that explains why every single person that I've spoken to that lives in the area that goes to Richmond Market often absolutely raves about the food, because you do have such a commitment to quality.
Well,
And,
we also now people said they wanted more options for bread and for baking. So we just put in a full commercial kitchen. We now offer, we bake homemade and we bake fresh ciabatta breads and and Tuscan loaves and things fresh every day that we bake right there in the store. We put them out for customers along with fresh muffins like Morning Glory muffins and and blueberry and corn and things like that. We bake our own fresh muffins there because they said they wanted bakery. Then they wanted seafood. We put that in as well. We try that whenever folks come in and try to say, hey, we're looking, and pastries, we have everything from one of the big things we're doing right now. We work with a really great shop that does glazed crullers, and the new thing is
gingerbread caramel donuts.
Gingerbread caramel donuts that are just.
I actually think I saw that on your social media.
Yeah,
we did. We had that on this weekend.
The quality of the donuts and the size of the donuts and the baked goods that we carry it's just different than everybody else.
It really is. This is half of a croissant. What am I holding?
That's an almond croissant.
This is an almond croissant. I could have assumed that it was an almond croissant, but I didn't want to assume. And this is half of it, and it is massive. And I'm.
We're trying to. What we're trying
you
to do
guys
is
talk. I'm just going to eat.
We're trying to be a resource for for not just for the local community, but people they'll travel 18 miles one way to go to a specialty grocer. To go to like that. Like a mid-size specialty grocer. That's a 35 mile round trip. We're 8 miles, I think, from as the crow fly. We're 8 miles from Westerly. So the thing is that we also have we have specialty cookbooks in the store. We have you want to go and you want to have lobster crackers or claws. We carry things like that. We also, the beauty part about us is we're an old fashioned hometown store. You need help carrying your groceries out, we'll carry them out. The door's opened up for you. You want to order something special for a special occasion. No problem. If it's available, we'll get it for you.
Just give us a day or two notice.
Just give us some notice. So we're not just offering a really huge wide variety of things from specialty sauces and dips and things like that. We also have an enormous line of our own spices. Our spice, we probably carry 75 or 80, different types of spice that are just, and by the way, the pricing, I don't think anything is priced over $6.99, for a
very large jar.
For a very large jar. So we're trying to be able to give them a really true variety of food products, a lot of which you will not find in other places.
Especially not around
together.
Right. Yeah. Together.
Curated together.
Yeah. We carry, we also carry a full line of we talk about charcuterie products. So we just got through bringing in a line of again, the specialty meat cured salamis, which would be like so we have bison and lamb and Wagyu beef and rabbit and
boar.
Right. Boar. And it's flying off the shelves because no one carries this type of cured salami.
And again, it's antibiotic and hormone free.
So the thing is that you can get your lunch, you can get your breakfast, you can get
a snack,
you can get cut up fruit, if that's what you want. You can get a meal to be able to take home, and we're going to be expanding on that. We're going to be doing things like sole francaise and chicken piccata and things like that to be able to bring home, so that when you come in, we are trying not to be like everyone else. And by the way, if you need wood,
like everyone else,
if you need wood for the fireplace, we've got hardwoods out front. You need a tank
propane.
For you need propane. We carry propane. So there's.
It feels like a traditional market that you would have imagined from the 40s or something.
Little
like
hometown
that. A little bit
exactly.
of everything, like This all sounds perfect. By the way, this croissant is insane. It's insane, guys. You're this is incredible. But yeah, it's a little bit of everything, and it's a lot of everything too. Like, and it's
we're open 7 days a week too.
Of course you are. The traditional hometown market is like you have everything that somebody could want in a one-stop shop, and that is really something special. And by the way, like you said, 8 miles as the crow flies from Westerly. I think that people, I mean, you know, you've heard people from Providence like need to pack a bag to come to Westerly, stuff like that. Got Westerly to Richmond, especially that part of Richmond to Wyoming.
Minutes.
It's my girlfriend, when we so her cat, she has a cat, and her vet used to be Turco, and then they closed down, and so I was like, let's go to Wood River Animal Hospital right down the road from you guys.
Yep.
And
those folks are real nice there. They
come
in and
yeah.
buy and get and they
Yeah.
come to us.
I grew up with Dr. Fisher. We went to school together, we graduated together. So I was like, let's go there. And we live downtown now, my girlfriend and I. And she was like, I don't want to go to Richmond for that. Like, that's a long drive. And I'm like, it's not a long drive. I literally Google mapped it. From where she used to live over on the other side of Dunn's Corners to Turco was a longer drive than from our house to Richmond.
Distance is misconception.
It is. It really
is.
is. Yeah. And you know, we have to go. Our cat has arthritis, so we go get a shot once a month for her at the vet. And I wasn't able to. Usually, we like to go together and make like a little trip of it. And she was like, I was like busy the last time, and she was like, I don't know if I'm like, it's the same road we live on, but you just drive like it's Route 3. It's Route 3 the whole time. It eventually turns into 138, but it's one road. Like, she's from Greenwich, Connecticut originally, so like she's not very familiar with the area, even though she's been here forever. But it is not a far drive to get to Richmond, especially Wyoming.
So you go through Ashaway, get on 95, and it's literally your blink.
Yeah.
You don't know how many times Laura and I drive there, and we're talking, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay.
Oh my God, we're here already.
You don't really. It really is not that not that long a drive, and not just from Westerly, but also a lot of the surrounding areas. And we do, by the way, have folks that come in from Connecticut and you know what I mean, and other part and Wakefield and Westerly and a lot of different places. Either they're going to URI, or they've got a son or a daughter or a mother or whoever that live in the area. So it's because the Hope Valley area is not heavily populated, as we all know.
No, it's not. And what's great about your location is that it becomes a focal point for everyone in Charahoe, right? So and Exeter. So it becomes a focal point for those people who head down there. And so many people, instead of going to Stop and Shop, go to Richmond Market. Like, there's like, and I'm gonna say that, you don't have to say that.
I can.
But like that's the like, if you're looking to go to a grocery store and pick up some stuff, like, you can go to the big box store, or you can go to the local market that has a little bit of everything, and also like really like home cooked food that you can get, the real like great sandwiches, great, like it's a no-brainer. A soup bar.
Yeah, we just added the cheeseburger
grinder.
Oh
yeah, we just added. So some other things we just
added.
A
cheeseburger
grinders.
Oh, okay.
But we're also offering hot Bavarian pretzels.
Of course you are.
So we have hot Bavarian pretzels with dips and that sort of thing. So and the funny part, like I said, we're not here. Our job is not here to basically compete with the big box stores. We can't.
Right.
So, and we don't carry 40,000 SKUs. You know what I mean? There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that we don't have.
Exactly. But there's something special about going to the place.
And we're still in the process of curating the items in the store. So we really do listen to the customers when they come in and they ask for things.
Well,
and
that's another thing. You can't do that at Stop and Shop.
We have
or
customers
something.
that regularly come in and they've said to us, they've given us the feedback, wow, every week there's something new here. We really are trying hard
that's the reason
to listen to the customers and get what they want in the store.
That's awesome. That's literally what it's all about. And
our folks that work there live in the area, so we're also committed to the area. We live in Westerly. Everybody that works for us lives within that Charahoe, Hope Valley, Carolina, West Greenwich area.
Yep.
And so it's because we have some people say, well, you cater to the during the summertime you cater to the tourist traffic.
That's not true.
It's the truth is that we curate for the local folks.
Yeah.
And the people that pass by when they come in. You don't know how many times we've had people from New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, so forth say, I wish we had a place like this
in my neighborhood.
In my neighborhood, in my town.
Of course they do. Yeah. That's of course they do. And also it's it's not like you're on Atlantic Ave or something like and there's, by the way, there's nothing wrong. I do so much stuff with Musqueam. There's nothing wrong for a business, creating stuff for the tourists that come in.
The population that moves to that area during the summertime.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly. But you're here 7 days a week, 365, I'm sure you maybe take Christmas.
Well, we're only closed a couple days a year. We closed on Thanksgiving Day, on Christmas Day. We really want everyone to enjoy their time with family and friends.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Because you're a local mom and pop market, and that's incredible. I mean, it literally. And by the way, guys, this food is insane. What's the muffin that's staring at me?
That's a raspberry streusel muffin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
fine.
raspberry streusel is off the chain good. It's really good.
I'm going for it. All right.
The crumbles and the raspberry, it's outstanding.
So today you have, I'm going to let that little piece of raspberry fall off so that I don't get it all over myself.
Yeah. Today we have fish and chips. And we have all our sandwiches and our breakfast sandwiches. We have hot soups. I'll be putting up on our Facebook page shortly.
We'll have fried
hot soups
scallops,
are.
fried clams, fried shrimp. We've got fresh seafood in the
crispy
case.
French fries.
Right. Yeah. So great French fries, and we're going to be doing. Go ahead.
Not you. Not you.
We're going to be
motioning for the camera to get off of my face.
We're going to be doing things, so this weekend. We'll be doing weekend wings. So we're going to be offering, chicken wings for party wings for the
football games
and things like that with all different types of sauces. So we're going to offer fried chicken wings, a dozen, 25, 50, and that people can order. They can call up, order in, come in, pick it up hot, get their dips, and go home and enjoy the game.
That's perfect. This is, by the way, one of the best things I've ever had in my entire life.
Isn't that great?
I was like, chicken wings. Yes, absolutely. That's a great idea. I'm not listening to anything that you're saying right now. This is phenomenal. Guys, what are you doing to me? Oh, man. Guys, officially my favorite guests that have ever been on the show are Al and Lauren Lewis. Whew. Wow. So the chicken wings, that's fantastic.
Yep.
That's
something this weekend.
Something brand new.
Yeah.
Well, great time to start with the football playoffs looming.
I mean, a lot of people, they can still come in and get, and get fresh chicken breasts and things like that from us. But to be able to go and be able to have them made, I mean, we don't have any of the larger, chicken wing places around that people can come, can order up and get and so forth. So we have the kitchen, we have the capabilities to be able to do it. So
Al loves making wings.
We'll make
honest.
Nice crispy wings and give them 4 or 5 or 6 different type of sauces they can choose from and go home and eat them up.
I am going to be at this store every single at the very least at the very least, I'm going to be like, listen, the cat can stay in the car for 5 minutes every month when we go to the vet. or you can walk down from the vet to come get me, because I'm gonna be at Richmond Market while we're there. Because I'm always just sitting in the car waiting at the vet. Like I drop her off, and then I'm like, oh, let me drive around my hometown and stuff. No, I'm just gonna go chill. If she needs me, I'll be at Richmond Market. This is phenomenal. I mean, what's your favorite part about do you guys have a favorite part about the store or owning the store?
I think to be candid, I think for me, it's always been, because I've been in the food industry, my whole life after college. So I think there's two things for me. It's making food and presenting food to people, and then hearing them say how good it was and they've enjoyed it, or the stuff that they got, for the special occasion, the shrimp platters that we make, for folks, or whatever it is. And they come in, oh gosh, thanks so much. Everybody loved it. It was great. As a chef and who's someone who makes things, that's probably is having people say that they've enjoyed the food that I offer and that we produce. Because to me, that's family, that's friendship, that's really becoming part of your family, right? It's what I'm making, you're bringing into your family, and that's great. For my wife, I think it's talking to the customers, it's getting to know folks.
You know me so well.
She is completely immersed in just telling folks about the market, hearing what they have to say.
Yeah, I love connecting with the customers on the floor of the store. Yesterday, we had a woman come in, and I saw her kind of looking around the store, checking different things out. And I approached her and said, hey, do you need help finding anything? Is there anything I can help you with? And she said she was going to a party and she wanted something special to bring to a party. So I recommended some homemade potato chips and dips for her that I know have been a big hit for other people. And she was just so excited and delighted to, have some choice. I gave her some choices and she picked on her own what she wanted to bring. But she had a great experience, and she just looked so excited to have some different options and to make an informed decision herself on something that would be a big hit at the party she was going to. So I love those moments when I can really connect with the customer and tell them about, some things that we've had in the store, some new things that we've brought in. And, I always say, hey, no pressure to buy this today, but I want you to know about this because it's a really great product and you might need this down the road. So I enjoy those moments the most.
Of course you do. You guys are and not just because you brought me breakfast and it was delicious, but some of my favorite guests that we've ever had on the show. Please come back as often as you'd
we're
like.
So happy
you don't
to
have to
be
bring
here.
food every time.
We appreciate that.
You don't have to bring food every time. You're more than welcome to. But I can't wait. We're gonna be in the store on Friday to film a little piece for you guys, and I'm really excited about that. I'm already on the website looking at what sandwich I'm going to order, and I know that Andrew is incredibly excited for fish and chips, and thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you for building what you're building in Richmond, because as someone who grew up there, graduated from Cherahoe High School, worked right down the road for so many years from Richmond Market, who goes back once a week to the area at least, because again, it is not far, guys. I used to drive way more than that every single day to come to Westerly for stuff when I lived in Carolina. Thank you for building this. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for putting this into our community, because it is something special that maybe you don't realize that you need it until it's in front of you. And now that it is, it's such a special thing for our community and for all of Cherahoe, Exeter, and so many more. I mean, like you said, you're the only specialty meat place in 100 miles like it. There are so many different reasons to go check out Richmond Market. And you heard a lot of them today. So please go check out Richmond Market. It is directly off of exit 7. If you're coming from the highway, it is at, I believe, 5 Kingston Road.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
5 Kingston Road.
So guys, go check out RIchmond Market and go say hi to Al and Lauren because they are incredible people. So thank you guys so much for being
Thanks for
here.
having us,
Thanks.
Ben.
I just want to say
Yeah.
we really appreciate being here. And I just want to say the more that we're supported by the community, the more we can do for the community. So please come and see us. We look forward to seeing you at the market.
Absolutely. Yeah, guys, the more shop local.
That's it.
Shop
small,
local.
Shop local.
Shop local. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.